Hello, and today we'll be checking the Magento 2 pre-order plugin itself. And basically, this particular plugin allows the customers and guests to pre-order products that are not yet available at the online store. So what that means is, for example, if you're selling out an iPhone and the product is out of stock, you don't want your customers to come and just go away from your web store. So you can set up what we say as a pre-order for that particular product, so that you can receive some full or partial payment for that particular pre-ordered product. So you can add the pre-order to your products there, and this is how the pre-order product then appears at the storefront to the customers. So right now I've logged in, so I'm able to see the price of this particular product, and here we have the pre-order information that says that we need to pay 40% as the pre-order. So this type of pre-order that we are seeing is having a partial payment system, and here you can see the available on date is also visible here to the customer. Now kindly note that this particular thing here is not for within this particular pre-order plugin itself. It's another plugin. So this is just a demonstration purpose, so I thought to tell you that itself. And this chat window is also not included within this plugin there. So now the customers can pre-order the products by making the payment in full or in partial system there. So right now I'll be adding my product to the cart, and I'll be making a checkout thereafter. So here we have the pre-order button on the pre-order product page itself. So I'll just tap here on the pre-order to add this particular pre-order product to the cart. So here you can see that this particular product has been added to the cart, and here if I tap on the details, you can see the type of the product. That's the pre-order product itself, and the payment type is as partial payment depending upon the configuration set from the admin backend panel for this particular plugin's configuration. So I'll just show you later within this video, so how we can set the full and the partial payment, and the fixed or percentage there. So the pre-order percentage, we have set it as 40%. So we need to make the payment of 40% of the product price. So we have to make the $40 payment initially for this partial one. So I'll just tap here in the proceed to checkout button. Also, if you don't have that product available, any of the products that are out of stock, if they are not available within your warehouse, and then you can make use of this particular plugin's functionality to add a pre-order to that particular product itself. So here you can see that we have the type as pre-order product, partial payment, and the pre-order payment is for 40% of the product price. So I'll just choose my shipping method and tap next, and lastly I'll be choosing my payment method. Also kindly note that the admin can add some additional fee for the pre-order products as well. So I'll show you that later in the video from the admin backend panel configuration of this particular plugin. So there, if the admin has set the what we say as the additional price, that would be visible here and the order summary then. So for now I'll just place the order for this partial payment that we're going to make. And now after the partial payment has been made, whenever the product comes back into the stock, at that time the customer would be able to receive one email within which he'll be having the link of the product, and tapping that link would take him to the product page, from where he can add the product into the cart once again, and the rest of the payment would be made at that particular time. So here you can see that right now the type is pre-order, partial payment 40%, that's the pre-order percentage there, and the pre-order here says that stock available soon, and we made the payment for $40 there. Now if I take you back to the product, so let's go to the search page, and I'll search the product once again, for example the wristwatch here. And now on this page here where we have searched for the product, if I hover my mouse, we can see the, or without hovering as well, we can see pay 40% for the pre-order. So the admin can also make the pre-order as free. If it's free, then the same message would be visible here as well to the customers. So from here as well, I can tap here on the pre-order button to pre-order the product itself. So if I go to the product page, so we have three, or we say 4 different sections here. One is the what we say as the partial payment info that we can see here. Then we have the pre-order message. Then we have the availability date, and lastly we have the pre-order button itself. So these are the things on the product page for the pre-order product that is there. Now I've made a partial payment, so whenever now the product comes back into stock, I'll be receiving one email, and this is the in-stock mail that the customer receives after the product is back in stock. And now we'll be opening this particular link in the browser. So I'll just copy this particular link. So this is the email that the customer receives. So now I'll just log in. I've just opened that particular link and it has redirected me to the login. So let's log into the account. Alright, I just need to change the email address here. And I'll just tap here on the login button. Now if I go to my orders section here, and here's the order that we had placed for $40. Let's waive the order. So now you can see the type is pre-order, partial payment. We had made the 40. Now the product is back in stock. We received the mail. Now if I go to my order section for that particular for that order pre-order that we had placed, now I can complete the order by just tapping here on the complete pre-order button. So it has added this thing to the cart itself, and now I can proceed to checkout to make the rest of the payment that is there. So basically I added this I tapped there to complete the pre-order, and I've added it has the product has added to the cart here to complete the pre-order for the wristwatch. Now the remaining was from 100 we paid 40, now we have to make 60. So now we can just proceed to checkout very easily. And now here on the payment page you can see the details. Here's the order reference number. So two order IDs are generated for the initial payment and for the second payment as well. That's for the completion, and here we are having $60. So I'll just choose my payment method and I'll just tap here on the place order button. Okay, the pre-order has now been completed. The complete payment has been made. So now the order ID is 528. Product name, reference the earlier order for the partial payment that we had made. Price $60, and the purchase has now been made. So that was how we can make the partial payment and complete the pre-order purchase there. Now let's see the full payment thing. Now in the case of full payment, right now if I search the product, and you can see that if I even hover it, it just shows the pre-order. So if I go to the product page, here we can see the details, the price, the pre-order information, and here you can see the content for the same. Make the complete payment in advance, availability date, and here's the pre-order button. So let's tap the pre-order button. So right now I've added what we say as the additional pre-order price as well, so we'll be checking that as well. So here's the details: type pre-order product, payment type is complete payment, $100, and let me tap here on the proceed to checkout button. And later I'll be showing you the backend configuration as well, and how to set up the pre-order for the product, and the pre-orders, how the admin can view them from the backend panel itself. So here at the checkout we can see that type pre-order product and complete payment to be made for the $100 for the pre-order product there. So now I'll just be proceeding further. So now I'll be choosing my shipping method. Here the details, and here you can see the under the order summary right now, but in the partial we didn't have the pre-order fee. Right now I've applied it, so it's visible here, and the order summary here. Pre-order fee is $11 there for the product, and here's our complete payment method and the pre-order product itself. So let's tap here on the payment method and let me place the order. So now in this case, whenever the product comes into stock, it would directly be shipped out to the customer, and there's no need to complete the order once again, like in the case of the partial payment there. The order has been placed. Let's check the details. of the order the items, and we made the payment, complete payment, stock available soon. So whenever it's available, the product would then be directly sent out to the customer there. Now this was the workflow of this particular plugin. Let's go to the admin backend panel and let's see the configuration settings there. So for that, I'll just take you to the admin backend panel. So after logging to your admin backend panel for your Magento 2 platform based web store backend there, we need to navigate through stores, then configuration. On the configuration page under the Webkul block, you'll have to go to the pre-order section. Here we have the pre-order settings that we need to set up. So we can enable or disable this particular functionality for our store by choosing a yes. Otherwise, to disable, choose a no. You can choose the pre-order type as complete payment or the partial payment. In case of complete payment, you can also set up the pre-order message here. The same message was reflected at the front end a moment ago. You can choose to have the partial payment as well. Then you can set up the pre-order percentage. So whatever number you enter here would be the percentage of the product price that needs to be made as the partial payment. So if it's 40, then 40% of 100, that is $40, needs to be pre-order percentage. Then you can set up the enable automatic emails. You can choose a yes or a no for the notification there. We can choose the store email address that would be used to send out the emails for the pre-order. You can also set up the email order note for pre-order. So this is visible within the email order note for the pre-order as well. And this is the free pre-order note as well. So let me show you the workflow of this as well. So for that, let me take you to the front end. So this note basically appears on the product page whenever we set up 0% as the pre-order. So if I choose here as partial payment and I set it as 0%, and now if I save this particular configuration, then this free pre-order note would be visible on the product page. I'll just show you in a moment from now. And here we have the product in stock email template. This is a template that is used to send out the in stock notification. So that in stock notification is sent out using this particular template that you've selected from here. Then you have the pre-order additional fee type. You can choose it as fixed or percentage. So if it's fixed, then if I enter $11 would be applied, as I've already shown you at the front end. Otherwise, if I choose percent, then 11% would be applied to the pre-order additional fee. So that was the configuration here, and let me show you how we can apply the pre-order to a particular product as well. But before that, let me save this configuration and I'll take you to the first to the product page again. So right now here you can see on the thumbnail it says nothing to pay for the pre-order because we have set the pre-order amount as 0% there in the configuration section here. So the pre-order percent, we have chosen the partial payment and the pre-order percentage is 0. So that's why nothing to pay for pre-order. This particular thing gets visible here on this here on this pre-order product thumbnail there, and on the product page as well. In this case, when we have set it as 0%, then nothing to pay for the pre-order. You can see the details here and the availability of the product along with the pre-order button as well. So I've also told you that we can add the additional fee type, but this can also be set up. I'll just show you that in a moment from now. So first let me show you the section that's the pre-order option that the admin gets after the installation of this particular plugin, and under that he can view the complete list of pre-orders. So let's take you through that first. So here we have the complete list of the pre-orders, and from here the admin can notify the customers manually whenever required and can check the details. So here we have the partial payment. If I check this particular order number, okay, let me go back once. I'll just filter out that data there. So I'll just filter out the order ID here. So this one is the latest one that we placed. So let's view the order. So here's the note, the order contains pre-order items, and this comes from this section. That's this order contains pre-order items. So it's the email order note for the pre-order product itself. So if I go back, here's our product for which we had made the complete payment. So that was about how to view the pre-orders. And now one more thing is there, how you can enable the in stock of the product. For that, what you need to do is you need to go back to the product edit page and disable is pre-order product, and that time the product would come back into the stock there. Now let's go to the customers section, and here I'll go to the all customers, and here I'll choose John Doe, the first one. So I'll just scroll up a bit on the right hand side. I'll just tap here in the edit link under the actions column. Now here on the customer information page, I'll just go to the section that's the account information, and here I can choose to allow the custom pre-order fee for this particular customer. So we can also set up the custom pre-order fee per customer as well by navigating to this section, account info, and going to the allow custom pre-order fee. If I choose it as yes, we can set up the pre-order fee. So this would be visible then under the order summary at the checkout, as I've already shown you. This is how we can do it for each of the customers manually. Otherwise, within the configuration section, we have the pre-order additional fee type as well that can be applicable globally to the customers there. Also, the guest users can also make the pre-orders. So I'll just give you a snap of that as well. So I'll just refresh the page now. I've logged out of my customer account, and now you can see still I can see the pre-order product with the pre-order info, and this is because we have set the partial payment. Within that, we have set the amount as 0 there for pre-order. So as a guest, I can pre-order this particular product. So just tapped here on the pre-order. I'll go here, I can check the details, partial payment, 0% initial, proceed to checkout. So I'll just enter my email here, and you can see that we can create an account after the checkout. So I can choose my details here, and now I'll just choose my shipping method as a guest. So this is as a guest right now. You can see at the top we have this sign in link here. Let the shipping get populated, and just choose my shipping method. Next, lastly, I can see the pre-order fee here, 11. That's the global one. We can set per seller or per customer as well. I'll choose my payment method. Here the details, place order. And here's the order ID, and the customer will get the confirmation as well. Now the customer can create an account from here so as to again log in later to complete the partial payment there. So this wasn't the case of when we have set up the partial payment and set up the initial fee as 0% there. So that was much about the Magento 2 pre-order plugin itself. I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of this particular plugin. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly reach back to us at support@webkul.com, and do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, do get a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.